で、一体何の用があってここに来た？
担当直入に言う。カリン、俺についてこい。お前の力が必要。
はあ？なんでお前なんかに？うちはここを任されてるんだよ。
オロチマルはもういない。
捕まえてる奴らはどうするんだよ。
水月、このアジトに捕らえられている奴らを全員解放しろ。
These are my good ideas.
相変わらずの命令口調だね。まあ。
これで監視役も必要なくなるわけだ。どうする？
行く。
決断が早いな。
よく考えたら見張りも飽きちゃってたところだし、だからうちもサスケと一緒に。
I just love how you use that giant rope as a belt. It's so sexy.
Show me your bankai.
水月、お前囚人たちを解放しに出て行ったんじゃ。
何慌ててんだか。僕はローの鍵のありかを尋ねに戻ってきただけだよ。でもまあ目的達成だね。よかったじゃないサスケ。
うちはついていくとは一度も。
なんだ、結局ついてこないのか。
Girl, you need to be more confident about yourself.
Or at least more decisive.
行くよ、一緒に。
面倒なやつだと思ってたけど、案外可愛いとこもあるじゃないかカーリン。
てめえ、水月。
Wow, guy calls you cute, you call him a jerk. You are not gonna get a lot of dates that way.
さっさと次の目的地に行くぞ。水月、早く囚人を解放しろ。
はいはい。
You know, if Sasuke dyed his hair green,
うるせえな。うちに
then
命
it
令
could
す
be
るんじゃね
Christmas.
Could be.
あとは15だな。
I like Christmas.
Shit, that reminds me. I need to get those videos up.
次はどこに行くんだ？
確か北アジトに行って15を仲間に加えるんだっけ？
まずは東アジトまで戻るぞ。
ちょっと待て。お前らあの15に会いに行くつもりなのか？
Yes, Kyron, we're taking that guy. That's why we're talking about him. You need to keep up.
そうだけど。
This guy.
それはやめとけ。
Right here,
簡単に
with
仲間
me.
になるような玉じゃねえぞ。
知ってるよ。一度手合わせさせられたこともあるし。でもサスケが仲間にするって言ってんだから仕方ないでしょ。
行くぞ。
おい。
ほら、行くよカリン。
Yay to the southern hideout.
Yeah, right now they're just American.
What?
I was talking about the hair color.
Oh. Hey, out of the way, birds.
I'm sorry, I'm just really into hair color. It's basically my only turn on.
Oh, Sasuke. Back in the days when I could still kind of identify with him.
You just not even going to acknowledge any of that?
Hmm?
I guess not.
Mm-mm.
I said one thing. One goddamn thing, and you're just like, Sasuke!
Mm-hmm. So, Piff,
Yep.
said anything fun lately?
Yeah, there was this one game that's kind of like, was it like Snakes?
Mm-hmm. Like Nibbler?
Yeah, you know the thing that you have like a tail and you shouldn't bite yourself?
Yeah,
or
yeah,
that's-
yeah. Yeah, we called it Nibbler back in the day.
Okay. Well, there's a particular game that involves that and some other like basic attack stuff that's been pretty interesting.
That and nuclear bombs.
Yeah, it's Nibble Quest. Yeah.
歩き疲れた。行ったり来たり、ほんとよく歩くよね、僕たち。
サスケ、あんたの目的が何かは知らないけど、本当に15が必要なのか？
何が言いたい？
あいつは危険すぎる。考え直すなら今のうちだぞ。
っていうか、なんでそこまで危険視するわけ？
あいつは自分から進んでオロチマルに捕まりに来たことは知っているか？
噂には聞いてたよ。とんだ変わり者だとは思ったけど。
あいつにとってオロチマルのアジトは自らを構成させるための施設に過ぎない。
構成？15のやつが一体何を構成するのさ。
止めどなく溢れ出る、ただ膨れ上がるだけのそのいかんともしがたい。その殺人衝動を抑えたかったのさ。
殺人ってなんだ、ただの戦闘快楽者じゃないか。
いや、そうじゃない。その異常な衝動は普段は抑え込んでいる。けどそれが限界に来た時、奴は我を忘れ、恐るべき怪物へと性格も見た目も変貌する。
彼がそんなやつだったとはね。
だがオロチマルにとってその15の能力は魅力的だった。そこでオロチマルは15の体液から他の忍びにも同じ状態を引き起こす酵素を開発した。
酵素？
ああ、お前も知ってるだろう。それが呪印だよ。
呪印？それって確かサスケ、君にも。
長々と話をしている暇はない。そろそろ行くぞ。
サスケ？
Lady, get a sports band or something. Obviously those glasses don't fit you.
You shouldn't waste time because you only have 40 days and 40 nights.
Confused. Until
Those are
Itachi
long.
destroys the world? I mean, what?
No, that was a lone wolf thing.
Oh, okay. We were talking about lone wolves. Wait, Sasuke, this water's like an inch deep. Why are you worrying about using chakra to walk on it? I don't want to
He's
get my feet
practicing for the
wet.
big battle.
Gosh. I just like, until Itachi destroys the world. 40 days, Sasuke.
Oh man, I can't wait to get to the north
Hideout.
hideout.
Oh, it's gonna be good times.
They have good names.
They do. Very original.
Do you like the east hideout? Would you like the north? Yeah, by the way, why did they name the hideouts in cardinal directions?
Because
Mainly because, like, I'm thinking to myself, that basically means if somebody knows that there is one name of them,
right,
that's
if
a
they know
cardinal
there's an
direction,
east hideout, then there must be a south, west, and north hideout.
or at least a west.
And what do you do if there's more than 4 hideouts? I mean, doesn't that kind of limit you?
East, north,
And then there's one hideout that's just called, like, you know, Frank Hideout.
Dennis.
No Dennis. There's no Dennis hideout.
I cannot wait for that option to come up.
It's not gonna come up.
I can't wait.
Promise you. If you have Dennis, turn to page 36.
If I had Dennis, I would freaking finish the game right there. I'd be like, no, I'm done.
If you have Dennis, you win.
It was more of like, you can go north, south, or Dennis. And I'd be like, hell yeah, I'm going Dennis. You kidding me? I hope somebody gets that reference, by the way.
I don't. I still don't. So here's a question, everyone. Which would you rather have? And I'm not talking about a specifics or particular, like I'd rather have this.
You already know my answer.
Would you rather have ninjutsu, genjutsu, you know, like the Naruto style of stuff, the ninjutsu hand signs and all that? Would you rather have Zanpakutos, or would you rather have devil fruits? Huh? Huh?
Dude, can't have Pokeballs?
No. I think I'd rather have of me personally, I'd rather have like the Naruto world of doing it, because you're not limited. You know, obviously devil fruit, while you can do a lot with a particular type of devil fruit, you're limited into what that devil fruit lets you do.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing kind of with your Zanpakuto. Your Zanpakuto has a special ability, and while you can upgrade it, it's just kind of what it does. Whereas in the world of Naruto, you can, to a certain extent, learn anything you want. You want to learn Genjutsu? Study Genjutsu. You might not be as good at it as someone naturally affiliated for it, but you can get good. Unless you're Naruto, and then you suck at it.
I would personally like to be in a world of that, and also possess the ability of Naruto stuff. Because the other ones are extremely unbalanced, where there's actually like a lot of normal people, and then like this select few people who just kind of lucked out on whatever they got. And like,
Yeah.
I mean, there's a bit of that in Naruto, but like,
That's
if
true.
you're
It's
a
not
basic
like...
person, you can do like whatever.
That's true. It's not like, you know, anyone can just get a Zanpakuto and start learning. You pretty much have to die and become a death god.
Basically. And that's a very, very small pool of people. And even then, it's not particularly too good.
And same thing for One Piece. Devil fruits are actually really rare. You just see them all the time because of...
Or would you want to be an S-rank demon?
What is that? What's that from?
Yu Yu Hakusho.
Oh, okay. Well, I have not watched Yu Yu Hakusho, so...
No?
I keep trying to. I know everyone says it's good, and I should enjoy it. I got to, like, episode 15, and I was just like, this is going nowhere. Not pleased with this anime.
I think you might like it, but it is definitely slower and less flashy than most animes.
Well, slower and less flashy is not really the issue, because, I mean, I watch tons of anime that are slower and flashy but have amazing stories. It's just the story was not interesting enough to hold me, and it wasn't showy and flashy. I mean, perfect example, Hitman Reborn is completely pointless until like episode 20, but once you hit episode 20, it gets fantastic.
Right. It's one of those, like, it keeps upping itself sort of things.
Right.
So it's not like Hitman Reborn, where it literally just gets like crazy in what it actually does. But it actually gets to a point where, as far as I can remember, there's a particular point where, like, dimension, like, literally cutting through dimensions was a particular, like, giant plot point.
Is there any way to give, this ninja book to, like, Kyrene?
I have no idea.
What can I give? I can't give. What was that? I'm sorry, I must have missed that.
Huh? What?
But no, like, I'm with you in the sense that, you know, in the world of Naruto, pretty much anyone can learn to varying extents to do ninjutsu and all that stuff. But,
right.
like, even One Piece, you pretty much have to find a devil fruit or just be incredibly talented. I'm sure there are people like Zoro and Sanji who don't have a devil fruit and just happen to be really, really good, but they're the exception to the rule.
Yeah. To the most part, there's a lot of people just, you know.
Yup.
Let's just say there isn't, like, armies worth of these guys. You've seen the armies in that place.
You can post a link to Dennis if you'd like. Now, just so we're clear, I'm not saying that I would prefer to live in a world like Naruto than my own, because that world is full of death and destruction, and sadness, and it doesn't have video games as far as I can tell. Really? Yay! Pointless stuff.
Oh my god. Do we get to have honey?
Maybe. But yeah, but I mean, if you're asking me if I could just learn to do some hand seals and throw out water dragons, yes please.
Just to do some hand seals.
Yes, please. I think that there's actually like people that studied the hand seals from the anime and can like do them. Because I think the creator of the series actually made hand seals, and I'm curious to know if when they do it really fast. Well, obviously when they do it too fast, it's just a blur. But if he always draws them doing the hand seals, the correct hand seals or whatnot. But it's kind of like, it's become like knowing Klingon, you know? I know Klingon. Yeah, well, I know Naruto hand seals.
Oh boy.
Now, if only a water
We got some competitors here.
Now, if only a water dragon would actually come out when I do it.
Unlike a language, which actually might be a bit more useful.
You would think.
Wow. I just compared people doing a made-up language to people doing made-up hand signs.
Yes, you did. And actually said one was better than the other. That was the best part.
But, like, you can actually use that in a particular, like, let's just say,
You can converse with other people who know Klingon, but if you walk up to another Naruto fan and do hand symbols, it's...
they're gonna be like, yeah, you know how to do the fire...
Oh, man, you got me.
And then they, like, put on contacts and, like, I beat you.
And then you have me that's just kind of cheesing it, where I just put my fingers together and go Kage Bushin no Jutsu. Because I can do that. Yeah!
You, like, bite off your thumb and start drawing a symbol.
Oh my god! Oh, this is a lot more painful than it looks. I do think the hand symbols are like a cool thing, you know, like...
Oh my god.
What?
Or the one where just like, you got hit by my curse. Now for the sweet release of death, and stabs himself.
No, it's not real! Don't do it!
Well, just people like standing over him like, I don't know what went wrong. He did the thing accurately. And
Does he need an ambulance? No, he should get back up. I
the
guess,
other guy should be down. I don't
like,
know
after a
what's
few
going
minutes, I guess he didn't pray to Lord Joshin enough.
on. Kids, don't kill yourself. It makes
No.
people very unhappy.
It does. It so does.
jeez.
Oh, well, see, here's that thing about, yeah, that you bite your thumb and blood comes out, and it's not easy for us to do. That's because ninjas actually have needles surgically implanted into their teeth. It's part of the job. And the weird part is that it's really hard to kiss because, you know, people don't share needles. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, did you know that in the olden times,
I
women
did
on
know.
trains had put needles in their mouths because it was a protection from men just going up and kissing them.
Wow. It's sad they needed that kind of protection.
I know. I don't know if they actually did that, but that was definitely something that was at least a rumor back in the day.
Right.
Or it was something that was told to a lot of females, so at least probably word got out that was a thing.
Hey, Shizune does that. The girl that we were just talking about that we didn't know if the E was silent, which we still don't because no one answered us. But no,
That's a silent squeak.
she was in a fight and she was just spitting out sewing needles and stuff, and I just remember thinking, do you ever stick your tongue? Because that would be painful. I mean, you see her mouth, it's just like a pin cushion.
Jeez.
Oh, so it isn't silent. So I was saying it correct. Woohoo!
Also, you can stick needles into your tongue and not even feel it. Now, again, don't want people to actually do this at home. You need to do it in a very particular spot, and a lot of freaking magicians use that to hide needles in their mouth. There's a very particular spot in...
It's just
either in
dead,
or under
dead,
your tongue.
dead to pain or something, or just needles.
Needles are small enough that it can go
Okay, I
in
see.
and not really hit anything, and it won't hurt that much.
Actually, you guys know something you can try that is really cool and freaky. If you turn your tongue over upside down, some people can do it naturally, they can roll their tongue upside down. Others, you'd actually have to grab your tongue and kind of twist it so that the bottom is facing up. Don't hurt yourself, obviously, but gently turn your tongue so that it's upside down, and then touch what used to be the left side of your tongue, which is now on the right side of your mouth. Your sensation that you will feel is that you are touching the left side of your tongue. In other words, it'll feel like, even though you're touching the right side, it'll feel like you're still touching the other side, because your brain is not equipped to handle that weird sensation difference. So your brain still interprets it as this sensation is still coming from the left side of the mouth. Because obviously in the evolutionary chain, the brain never considered the day that someone might turn their tongue upside down and touch it. But if you do that, if you roll
I
your
cannot
tongue...
do such things.
No,
I can't turn my tongue upside down.
I can't do either, but what I did to test it was I just actually took my thumb and forefinger on the tip of my tongue and actually gently rotated it, and then used my other hand's finger to touch the side of the tongue on the right, and it's absolutely true. It felt like I was still touching the left side of my mouth. It's crazy. And it's because your brain was never equipped to handle that particular scenario, so your brain still interprets it as your tongue being right side up instead of upside down. Well, yeah, everyone knows that you see everything upside down and your brain flips it. You learned that in 5th grade health class. Woohoo! I did it!
No, I can't even do that. I can make my tongue into a boat. I can do that.
And actually, it's not technically true. You don't see everything upside down. You see everything right side up. Then it gets flipped in the retina and then flipped again in the brain. So you still technically... It's not like the world's upside down or anything. You still capture the image right side up. It's just that your retina will then flip it. Yay, we did it! What did we do? We got through the needless filler. And a lazy nut. We got a lazy nut. I guess, Piff, you'll just have to take my word on the tongue thing. You should be able to. You could get, like, tweezers or something. Just, like, you take the tip of your tongue and slowly rotate it around. You don't have to, like, fully get it upside down. Just enough so that you, the left side of your tongue where you touch it is no longer where it normally is. Does that make sense? Like, if you could even get it right, like, so that it's standing on its side, so to speak, it would still work because it would still feel like it's on the left side of its mouth. So anyway, Naruto, yeah. Stuff happens, it's cool. Hey, Dr. Narux.
北アジト到着か。
That's what I'm saying,
行
Sugetsu.
くぞ。
どういうことだ。中から全くチャクラを感じない。
誰もいないね。こういうとこだっけ、北アジトって。
いや、そんなはずは。
誰？
この声、それにこのチャクラは。
Man, I partied way too hard last night.
15。
誰だお前たちは。
15、あんたと話したがっているやつがいる。
俺に話？
俺についてこい、15。お前の力が必要だ。
ついてこいだと。
Wait. Mushu saying that Sakura originally was not intended to be the heroine. When did she ever become the heroine? Last I checked, the anime was called Naruto. And let's face it, with the exception of about 3 episodes, Sakura is in no way, shape, or form any sort of heroine. Unless we're talking about the very addictive drug.
Then even no.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and even in that case, probably not.
バカが！俺は誰にもついていかねえよ。俺は俺のまま、ただ破壊を楽しむだけだ。
ダメだ。もう
Don't worry, dude. You're going to destroy a lot of things. Come on. Calm down.
Oh wait, ooh, so, okay, I'm curious, because I've only gotten to a certain part, no spoilers, but I've only gotten to a certain part in the war where, and the only thing Sakura has done so far is literally, she found out someone was an imposter. Woo!
Yeah!
So does she actually do something, like she has a fight or something like that? Because, so, like I said, so far she's like, hey, you're not who you say you are, I'm gonna punch your face, done. And I was like, woo, that was, you go, Sakura. Yeah!
俺は誰の縛りも受けない。俺は潰したいものを潰す。
15、俺の話を聞け。
お前もここの奴らみたいにぶっ潰してやるぜ。
くそ。やっぱりここの囚人は15のやつが。
潰す潰す潰す。
Hammer!
こうなるともうダメだね。サスケ、下がってな。ここは僕がやるよ。
よせ、水月。
もう話がどうとかそういう展開じゃないでしょ。
仕方ねえな。うちも手伝ってやるよ。どうせこいつを止めないとここから出られねえしな。
Yeah!
I love how he's very patient for them to all finish talking and whatnot.
Right? For someone who's really in a blood rage, he's like, oh, you talking? Okay, that's cool.
Just tell me when you're done.
And we're gonna get it on! He's a very polite murderer. Yeah! I'm ready.